Hey everyone, welcome to episode 36 of Jay's Monday Night Rumble, brought to you by one and only Jay. And tonight, we got the beefiest, well, mini beefy boy from what I've learned. Do you
It's
agree?
pretty beefy.
I mean, I got PG, it can't be that beefy.
Well, it's a different scale.
I know. In about an hour, we're gonna be determining who wins this bad boy and who gets to bring it home. Well, I show up at your door and I deliver this. It won't even be your door. I'll just walk out of some random closet in your house. Here's your kid. Drop it off.
All fucking Monsters Inc. style.
Yeah, like Wazowski. You be sitting in the woods and there'll be a bando playing in the background.
Yeah, Senpai. What's up, guys?
Steph, tell us what you're working on.
I'm working on the Gustav Karl high grade. I was gonna start working on my Wing Endless Waltz master grade, not the Verkla, but the older one for SCGMC. But I kind of just wanted to not worry so much about the kit and just snap something together while I was chilling with you. So
Aww.
I have a ton of kits in my backlog that I need to actually build, and why the fuck not?
I mean, mood. Big mood.
For real.
Tytherius says, yo. Hi, Car.
Ooh.
Hi, Ty.
Definitely a thick boy, curly braids. Yo, what's up, Ty?
Yeah. Hi, Curly. And for me, maybe bigger. I am working on the Gesta. The best of Gesta.
Yay!
Yeah. I've been getting a lot done. If you guys haven't been keeping up on the Instagram, I've been busting out Haros left and right almost too much. But
there's no such thing as too much horror.
I feel at this point nowadays, when I've hit 107 Haros, maybe do I have a problem?
You have a problem when you get to 507. Right now, you're just warming up.
I'm just warming up.
You're just getting started.
There is some coolness coming in the future. Harley waited. I'd keep an eye out on social media for that one. I've been working on some trippy little dudes. I have been adding things onto Haros that probably should not be added onto Haros. I've been making people big mad.
Big mad. A
Um,
little sad.
Big mad, a little sad, not putting a trigger warning on a Haro.
Yeah, that was your first mistake.
Apparently, I have to trigger warn these things now. For whatever phobia of the week it is.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful. By the way, I think it's unique, and it's
I like it. A lot of people don't.
Honestly, they're just a bunch of weenies.
There is absolutely weenies. Ty, if I put them all on the stands, could right now bear in one of my big Haros, it would look like I have a triple infestation. But I got them all packed away in one of the 1-1 scale.
See, Tabit still wants a Haro.
Look, this man threatens to eat a Haro on a daily basis. I cannot entrust my children this. Y'all remember Voldemort with the Holocroxes?
Yeah.
Bring a little piece of me in these fucking Haros. Every time one gets destroyed, you're destroying a little part of me.
It's kind of like Lil Nas putting a drop of blood in those Nikes.
Oh man, I'm gonna get sued by Bandai. Somebody gonna sue me. Hi, stupid.
What's up, Mr. Julio?
For those wondering what's going on with Augusta, a light doesn't do it justice because this is very not really fucking good. And John went on 56K. I don't fucking know what that means. Where's the unicorn? Trying to find a unicorn. I've been putting a lot of work into this dude this week. He is an absolute beef boy.
Ooh.
I mean, so you're just making horror crotches. You can't see it, but the meth lab on the other side of the room. Bad making banjo soup cans, soup can banjos. Julio,
Some fucking Halo's
I'm getting
eyes.
very good conversation earlier. On Thursday when I had my payday, I am ordering me a soup can banjo, and I had made the comment of, in New England, it's really weird and terrifying when the woods suddenly go silent. Like when there's no cicadas or there's no fucking birds or owls at night and it's just silent. And imagine being a hiker in the White Mountains and it's just fucking absolutely batshit silent outside, and then it's like twiddling banjos in the background.
Right.
Every time, because you're just see this like shitty swimmer who's not used to it, and all of a sudden it's fucking
That's
back.
exactly what I envisioned too. Was just like a couple, like a rich couple out hiking, and they get lost, and they're just like, "Fuck, it's getting dark. Don't worry, babe, we're almost at the car." And then you just like hear this like haunting banjo off in the distance, and it just seems to like, no matter how far away they get, it's still like the same volume.
It's actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf, but banjo version.
Oh god.
And once you make it out of the woods, the banjos never really go away.
I know. They turn the radio on and it's just the same banjo.
You're sleeping at night, banjo playing. Many an interesting conversation were had. Hell yeah, banjo buttholes. I don't know how the buttholes play in this, Julio. I don't know what kind of banjo you be playing. But let's go through a little bit of the news on what has been going on with the YouTube channel, just for a quick second. I don't know who fucking messaging me.
That was me.
Oh.
I'm just kidding, it wasn't me.
Oh. Big sad.
I'm sorry. I didn't need to get your hopes up like that.
Oh.
I'll message.
I look forward to the spicy DMs.
I know. I'll send you something muy spicy.
No. But I did, I have to make me bigger for this one again.
Yeah, do it.
I did a little review for this little figure right here. Y'all can't see it. This is the little figure Bandai sent me. I did a 2-minute review on it. For more or less what I can describe it is, for the price and for the fact that it's made for children, it's exactly what I expected, and I did not expect anything above or less. Some people weren't happy with that.
That's because some people are fucking stupid.
For some odd reason, they were expecting like NECA quality figure, like materials. The only like thing I have beef with is that the head is way too fucking small.
Yeah, its scale does seem a bit off.
First of all, hi Manny. Thanks for joining up.
Hey
The
Manny.
head's small, but like
all the shoulders are like, they seem like they're high up, like into the neck. There's little
they
things.
are. It's a little thing, but at the same time, you gotta remember, people seem to forget this. This is made for like 10 or 12-year-olds.
Yeah, it's a toy. It's not
It's
model
literally a toy.
or a statue. It's a toy.
I walked into this review fully not expecting like NECA quality, which even lately NECA has been disappointing me, but that's for a whole nother Shabam topic. I mean, Julio, were you ever gonna buy one in the first place? You ain't got the fucking money. I know what rent in New York is like. You're fighting fucking rats for pizza right now. Julio just out here in the street fighting the rat man.
You out here fighting Uncle Splinter for a slice of pizza?
But back just what that has been. I have another video coming up soon with a Naruto figure, whichever one they decided to send me. I expected more than one.
Oh, cool.
Like for the Gundam one, I expected like them to send me at least like 2 or 3 of them.
Like, or at least like the RX and the Char, like Orizaku or something, you know.
So they sent me like this foot and by foot box, right? And I open it up and I think like maybe like 2 or 3 of them, and they're only fucking one of them, and the rest it filled with like crumpled up paper. And I'm like, this is a fucking waste.
Right? They send you a big ass box for a little, just to fit a smaller box.
Like, and now I have these 2 little Zaku figures, arms, because it came with it. I forgot to mention that apparently you can like pop off like the arms and the legs in like kit bash with different figures together.
Oh, that's cool.
It doesn't. It's not very easy to pop them off.
But it's possible.
Yeah, I mean, not for younger kids.
They probably have to get help from a parent or an older sibling to do that shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's not something I'd go out of my way to buy, but if you have like a kid and you want like a cheap stocking stuffer,
yeah,
I threw this fucking thing across the room. I'm not gonna lie. When I was doing the test pose, I just like started like eating this thing. Because I'm thinking in terms of child.
You gotta check the durability.
Like, not even a fucking scratch.
Julio, I want you to bring a slice of New York pizza on the plane. That way, when I pick you up from the airport, I could eat it.
I was expecting for you to say fight him for it.
No,
that seemed to be the theme of the evening.
I would never fight Julio.
I'd fucking throw down with Julio.
I wouldn't. First off, he's got like a whole head on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can jack him a beanstalk.
I'm not a chaparrito, but you know, he's a tall guy.
I'd fight Julio in a Walmart parking lot.
He has heavy hands, and he like people from New York, especially from Brooklyn, they know how to scrap. So,
see, I'm one of those people who I'm like, I'll say fight me too, but I knowingly expect I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Like one of these days, I'm gonna tell somebody to fight me, and I'm just gonna get.
They're actually gonna fight you.
I can't. I'm not even gonna be surprised. Not even angry at this point. I mean, surprised it took me that long to, you know, find someone to fight me, but not surprised if somebody fight me. Yeah. You weren't how to fight Julio, you were fighting Master Splinter for the pizzas.
Ooh, Ty, last time I went to Vegas, they have a White Castle out there. And like I ordered hella food, but I was like kind of hungover from the night before. So I didn't even eat all of it. It was just like a huge waste. I was pretty bummed out. Needless to say.
I went to a White Castle once in Minnesota, and it was very disappointing.
Oh, really? That
Yeah.
sucks. The one I went to was bomb as fuck.
Like, I don't know if it was just bad restaurant, like, it was a mess, it was the bathroom weren't clean, and I'm just like, this is not
Oh,
what I
that's nice.
expected.
You're the
So I'm
man.
hoping
Yeah, I love you, bro.
maybe if I find go somewhere else one of these days, it'll be a
Yeah,
better one.
honestly, it sounds like it was just that particular restaurant because if they don't keep their bathrooms clean, that tells you how clean they keep their kitchen.
Mm.
You know. So,
Oh, I know. Um, Michael Dawson said, "What's up? Hey, dude, how's the Delta going?"
what's up, Mike? I learned how
And
to fight by looking it up on Google. That's true. You could also find some really good fighting tutorial videos on YouTube.
I mean, I learned how to take a hit because my brother used to beat the shit. Like I'd be walking into school, and then all of a sudden I'll be walking in the hallway, and they'll like just fucking jump me.
Surprise punch.
It was fucking terrible. You ever seen a look of betrayal in like a little gay eyes?
No, that would break my heart.
It was not fun times. I did learn how to get them back both.
Nice.
If you can't beat them physically, you beat them financially.
Touche.
They wouldn't like to do their laundry, and so I'm like, I'll do your laundry if you pay me.
For
How
a
much?
price.
$4 to wash, $4 to dry, $3 to fold. And then they'd be like, no, that's stupid until like my mom or my dad went into the room and they had these two fucking piles of laundry that we would all have to like spend the day doing.
Uh-huh.
And then they realized if they pay me, they get it done same day.
Yeah. And they don't have
And
to
I
hear
make
anyone complaining either.
making fucking $12 a load of laundry. Something for angry rule of acquisition.
Hey,
Or
actually, that's not bad. I used to work at a laundromat that did like fluff and fold service
mm,
also. And I used to get paid like 14 bucks an hour. And I would do someone's laundry in like an hour, you know?
it's some good cash, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it sucked because there was always like crackheads and like heroin addicts trying to go use the restroom to shoot up and shit.
I feel that.
It was a
Um
24-hour laundry net. That's why they like go in there trying to charge their phone and shit. If they were respectful and like there wasn't a shit ton of people in the laundromat, I'd let them go in to charge their phone
mm,
because I know how it is. That shit sucks, and it's kind of a, a phone is kind of a necessity nowadays.
oh yeah. Uh Shiva Curly Bruce says the Ohio cult teaches us how to use these hands for building and for violence. You know what I say, Curly? Be gay, do crimes. Um Michael Dawson said, had a piece break on me, but luckily I had a spare. That's a
Oh,
big fucking mood.
I know. It's so nice to have like that's why I never throw away any of my old like extra parts on the runners and stuff. I always keep everything because you never know when that fucking random piece that you would have thrown away when it actually comes in. Hey, that's what's up. Choose my name.
People look at me and they're like, how come you had this big bag of polycaps? And I'm like, I just save it all. I clip it off the runner, I put it into a plastic bag, it goes into the container. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, I say Lucaria Pokeplot because fucking Lucario's sick. I want them to
Yeah.
make a Greninja. He's so cute. I love that fucking frog.
Michael Dawson said I have a job interview Wednesday. 12 hour shift, but the work schedule looks like I have more free time versus my current job. That's always good.
Fuck yeah, bro. Good luck. That's what's up. It's always nice
Um,
to hear people coming up in little ways.
oh yeah, I mean, a job interview in this economy is always great.
Well, honestly, Jay, right now, like everywhere is looking to hire. It's so easy to get a job.
They're paying fucking $17 at my McDonald's right now,
I know.
and
The
they still
fucking
can't find somebody to work there.
Baskin Robbins by my house is paying 18 an hour just for a normal employee, and then 24 an hour for a supervisor.
People at McDonald's be making more than I do at my job.
For real, me too. But honestly, I'm not complaining because right now I'm just still like apprenticing. So the fact that I'm making any money while being an apprentice is pretty sick.
It is good.
Yeah, and I'm learning a trade. It's not just like
Yeah, you have a double down for trades.
yeah,
Paid
definitely.
apprenticeship?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, big bonkers. But I'm just gonna steal the screen again because we were talking about spare bits, and
Do
I
it.
don't do this normal. I don't do it very often, but I'm working on a kit bash.
Ooh, sick. Bring it closer to the screen. I can't see. There we go. There we go.
I'm not so sure how I feel about the skirts yet. I might shorten them,
Well, I
but
mean, get it with the legs that you want to use too, and
mm,
see how it looks because it might look appropriate.
I haven't found legs that I like yet.
Gotcha. Well, see, then I would just wait until you find legs that you're feeling, and then see how they look. Because what if you shorten it too much, and then it just looks kind of weird?
You have a point there.
I'm gonna be
It's
right
just
back. Okay, I gotta
it's
go.
fine.
I gotta go check on something, but yeah, I'll be right back.
All right, bud. Take your time.
Thank you.
You're doing a little Nas X build. I fucking wish. I don't know. I don't know if you guys know, but Little Nas X is dropping a new album on the 17th, and I've never actually been excited for as much for an album to drop as this one. Little Nas X has been a very big inspiration to me, especially with all that going on. I lost my shit when Montero dropped the song, and then I lost my shit with Industry Baby, and now he's doing a song with Doja Cat and like Megan Freestyle. My only hope is that we can get an Old Town Road remix. Dolly Parton. It was hinted at last year, and I'm really hoping they go that way one day. Dolly and Little Nas X. That's my jam right there. He's in a full suit of armor. Did you see some of his outfit at the Met? At the gala? Dude dressing up like Prince. I fucking loved it. Oh, I mean, there've been a lot of iffy outfits at the Met Gala this year. I am not gonna lie. But Little Nas X is fucking killing it. I don't even know what Doja Cat's been wearing. It's, sometimes you wonder. I mean, they're still cool, but I don't know about some of the stuff. That would be cool. It would be. Dolly Parton is like the best thing to happen to anything. I love Dolly. I love Dolly so much. Back number one waifu right there. And I don't think there's many people who disagree with that one. Alrighty. And just to show off another little thing that I've been working on.
I saw that. That's cute as fuck. I love tanks, especially little ones.
I know, especially with like Brian doing all like the military builds. I've been watching the fucking jet he's been doing. And I'm like, I kinda wanna do a tank. So I went out and I bought a tank and I did a tank. Now I gotta paint the tank. Also doing a dire.
I have a seaplane that I want to build.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
You should do it. You really should do it.
Yeah, I honestly just need to paint. I'm always just so apprehensive about it. I just need to do it. Like,
in the words of Shia LaBeouf, just do it.
Yeah, in the words of the great Shia LaBeouf, just do it.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Dolly and Little Nas X would blow my mind. I would die a happy person if Little Nas X did No Town Road cover with Dolly Parton.
That would be really dope. I love Dolly.
Like, I already love the fact that he did a Nas song, but he did a song with Nas.
Uh-huh.
But just the two combinations of
rappers of all time.
Dolly Parton, Little Nas X, I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I love his outfits. A man be dressing up in some stuff. I adore it. One of the few people who can pull off looking like a JoJo character.
True. Very true.
And make it look good. Michael Dawson said, I'm off work all week thanks to my brother having COVID, so I should have more than enough time to finish Padota. Go for it, dude. Finish it. Make sure you got all the nubs out of there. You sand it, you prime it, and you paint it fucking pink.
Do it, Michael. My brother is okay, by the way. That shit sucks.
That too. That is very unfortunate.
But you know what? It's dope that you get a break from work because of that. It's unfortunate that he has it, but there's always a rainbow at the end of every turd.
Is there? I don't know what kind of toilet you've been working.
There's supposed to be, right?
I think you should get that checked out.
Maybe. I think I might have to. Now that you're saying it's not normal.
I don't know really about everybody else.
I'm starting to really reconsider it. Hell no, he's not doing good?
Or hell no, you're not painting it pink.
Oh.
I think it might be on the pink. Michael, I'm just saying. There's nothing wrong with painting a kid pink.
Yeah, the Luna Maria Hawk Zaku 2 is pink.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Piccolo.
He angry. He had opinions.
Yeah, he's very opinionated today. He's just like, I like pink.
Let him on. Let him drop some bars. We'll see what the birds have to say. What are the FBI talking about today?
There's a bunch of, we have a lot of wild parrots in my neighborhood. And so whenever they're like flying by and stuff, my birds go a little crazy.
Yeah, what if they're just like talking shit to your bird?
Just, fuck you. Y'all bitches are stuck in a cage. And my birds are just like, fuck you get 3 square meals a day.
3 square meals a day, vet appointments if needed.
Right.
Not going to get assassinated by the local cat population.
Exactly. Not going to get assassinated by fucking Hema, the murderers.
Tavoff asked, what type of bird do you have?
I have 2 parakeets. I used to have a parrot also, but she passed away pretty recently.
Aw, I'm sorry.
It's sad, but it was my brother's bird, and he wanted to get rid of his he had like pretty much a zoo in his room at one point with the amount of pets he had. So he wanted to downsize, and I was like, oh, I'll take your birds.
No.
That's good. That's good. Is he vaccinated by chance? Because I know you can't get it when you have it. You might even have to wait like a few weeks after if you contracted it, but you know, should be something to consider, especially in this day and age.
My aunt and all my cousins have it right now.
Oh, that sucks.
But they're younger, so they really don't have a lot of like the symptoms.
Yeah, they're not like suffering.
But like I think for a pediatric doctor said wait something like a month or two.
Uh-huh.
Something like that.
Okay.
It's a
To
little
get
bit
the
of a wait.
vaccine after.
I mean, one's 18 and one's like 15, I think.
Uh-huh.
So it might be different for adults.
Yeah.
Ty
Well, I mean,
says,
I think it would be the same.
yeah. I don't know
True,
anymore.
bro, for real.
Um,
Oh, I forget you live hella close. Shit, we gotta kick it, bro.
Julio says, we got cable. Like, right? The birds do have cable.
That's true.
I mean, all birds have cable. They're drones for the FBI's. Birds aren't real. Tabak's like, I have a quacker parrot and birds are tons of fun.
Yeah,
I
they
got fucking chickens. And I want to fight those bastard 9 out of 10 times in a fucking day. So, I go in there this morning, and we have the water bucket. We have a 5-gallon Home Depot Lowe's bucket, right? It's hanging up. Because we have a drip water system for them. 5 of them are sitting on top of them.
Well, Mike, I'll tell you, I got mine pretty much when it first got released because I used to take care of my grandma before she passed. Not of COVID, by the way, just of old age. But I'm doing fine, bro. All I had was a sore arm for like a day. I'll be your guinea pig. I'll be everyone's guinea pig. There it is.
Shopping, Huckleberry.
Yeah. I'll be your Huckleberry Hound.
Ty said, yeah, we live pretty close to each other.
I know, man. Dude, next time I'm DJing that street fair, you should come out. It's really dope. There's like a bunch of different like clothing and pin vendors, and the bong company that I work for sets up a booth there. There's also like a bunch of different food vendors and shit. It's fucking sick, dude. It's really fun. And it's right there in downtown.
I've been thinking about getting a bong.
You should, Jonathan.
Just because, like, the stuff I smoke, it's, like, really pungent.
Uh-huh.
Smell-wise.
I gotcha.
And, like, I want something that cuts down the smell, just in case, like...
I'll tell you, it will a tiny bit. I'm not going to say it's going to totally eliminate the odor. What you could do is easy way to make a smoke buddy is you get the fabric softener sheets.
You see, I've tried those, and I really don't think they work all too well.
In a toilet paper roll?
Yeah, I've tried toilet paper roll. I tried the the bottle method.
Okay, well, there's also this thing called a smoke buddy that you could buy at a smoke shop, and those things actually work really good. Because they're like they're carbon filtered.
Oh, word. Oh yeah, I think I might have to go over the border for that.
Yeah, but they're like pretty cheap, you know. I think they're like $10 or $11 for a small one, and it'll last you like 400, 500 hits.
I have to look into it.
Yeah.
Tabs, there are 2 C's in this because it's not cultic is haro occult is occultist. Haro occultist. Occult.
Haro occultist.
Not haro cultist. Haro occultist.
Occultist.
I want to say my English is good today, but it's really not.
Hey, Chris.
I fried my brains too much at work today. Also, hi Pabs.
Hola.
It's been a day.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. I want to get one of those old school box vaporizers with like the whip. Those things are dope. Oh yeah, you should get one of those, John Lynn.
What are they?
It's a vaporizer, and they're pretty cheap too. They're like maybe 50, 60 bucks, something like that. And it's like a little box, and it has a heating element and a hose. And so what you do is you put the herb into the hose, and it has like a filter, like mesh screen. And then you put the hose into the heating element, and it heats it up, not to the point that it burns it, but to the point that it vaporizes like the oils. So you end up with stuff that's like you could use for making edibles afterwards,
Oh,
the flour, but most of the smokable stuff is gone from it.
okay.
Yeah. And
I
those
was about to
things,
say.
uh-huh.
I was about to say I got a nebulizer that you could like put like for stuff for like asthma in.
Yeah, that would not work. Those things are, I think they're called atomizers or something, right? The nebulizer, the
Like
dripping part is an atomizer so that it turns it into vapor.
for some odd reason that's what popped up in my mind when you were describing that. I'm like, I got a nebulizer. I don't think I could use that.
You know what's funny is I think there's still one here from my grandma. There very well could be a way to rig it up somehow that you could smoke weed out of a nebulizer. And I'm gonna try to find out how.
Like mine, I've had mine since I was 2 years old. Just cause like I used to have really bad lung problems as a kid.
Uh-huh.
But now I just keep it around because if I get bronchitis, I can't go
Yeah,
on like
just in
normal
case.
antibiotics.
It's not.
I have to go on like the. But if I can hook that up for weed,
Yeah, and you know what? It's not a horrible thing to have around, honestly.
I mean, yeah, cause like I don't mind edibles all the time,
Mm-hmm.
but like for some time where I just don't want to do an edible.
Yeah, I feel that. You know what you could do when you go out for your little midnight banjo sessions in the woods? Roll a couple joints, scare the shit out the neighbors.
Oh my god! Like I got a new strain in from like this. My brother brought me over, and like I had a hit of it like before the show,
Uh-huh.
and I feel like so fucking stupid right now. It's not even.
That's funny.
It's like called like grape pineapple something.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. I love
Like
fruity weeds though. That's my
it wasn't bad. It was really good.
I love me the fruity stuff. I have a bunch of fruity strains that I made that I have to actually grow to try out.
Man, the second it becomes legal, dude, I'm telling you.
Second it becomes legal, I am moving out to the middle of nowhere, California, and I'm starting I'm gonna have a big grow, big boy,
I'll
like a
come out there more.
neighbor. Yes, I need a good farmhand.
Like, I'm telling you. If you're not gonna do it, I would. Trust me, my day-to-day life is contemplating dropping out of everything and just starting up a farm in some backneck woods of New Hampshire.
Yes, we can do that too. You could start one over there, and I'll start one over here, and we'll have sister farms. That way we could share crop.
I love that idea. So good.
It's a good idea.
Let's see. Michael Dawson says, Babs. Babs says, hello. And then we have Thomas Dadden. Hey, bud. Says, howdy.
Howdy. Ay, cabrón.
I'm going to rent to own shed after tomorrow so I can have a dedicated spot for painting. Go for
That's
it,
what's
my
up.
dude.
Yeah, my homie Angel actually just built a little hobby shed in his backyard. And that shit came out dope. Shit, maybe I'll go over his house tomorrow because I haven't seen him in a while and I miss him. I miss him.
Oh my god, Angel looking so great.
He's such a sweet guy, too.
I love Angel.
Me too.
But granted, he now claims my Harlow is bullying him. And that's my child.
That's funny.
Let's see.
Nice. What are the dimensions of the shed you're looking at? Just out of curiosity.
What are you playing to my dude?
I did a Instagram live the other day and I got kicked off because I was watching anime in the background and I think like the intro song for the anime might have gotten it flagged. I'm just like, yo, this is fucking y'all are stupid.
That's why I stopped doing like the Instagram lives, because I noticed their flagging system feels a lot more sensitive than YouTube's.
Oh, definitely.
Like YouTube, you can get away with like playing instrumentals of songs, but I've gotten flagged for it on Instagram.
Because it has a different audio wavelength or
Stupid, I'm
waveform,
telling
I
you.
mean. Yeah, they're just hella sensitive on Instagram. So,
Like, you know the medieval covers of songs?
oh yeah,
Like, have
those
you?
are dope.
I've gotten flagged for those before.
Really?
And those, yeah,
That's fucking stupid.
it bonkers.
Be careful with rent to own.
I mean, careful with renting anything in today's society.
It might be better to like if you can get one financed and just instead of rent to own, just like buy it outright on credit if you can.
I mean, I don't know if y'all have Home Depots, but they make pre-made to buy
Yeah, they
sets.
have pretty nice pre-made sheds too, and some
Yeah.
pretty big ones.
I mean, I don't know if that's a feasible option, but it's honestly better than renting half the time.
Yeah, but he was gonna rent to own, kind of like rent a center or rent a wheel. Like
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how those things work, but I've always been told to be leery of them. So I've never really fucked with them. But
Don't know when I'll be moving, but pretty sure by the end of the year. Big enough to fit 2 tables, but small enough to keep more. Michael, where do you live? In like a non-weird way.
yeah, just curious about the climate of where you live, since you
I
said
mean,
it's
because
small enough to stay warm.
we have 2 sheds here, and they do not stay cool. They do not stay warm in the winters.
I bet they get hot as fuck in the summer though.
Oh, you bet it. And they're quite popular for the local wasp population to get into.
Ooh.
Indiana. I don't know
Okay.
what the temperature gets like in Indiana.
My homie used to live in Indiana not too long ago. I think he's living in Kentucky now, if I'm not mistaken. Still in the Midwest.
Tom McStadden says, "Hell yeah, Bo's rent to own place. You got sharks."
Holy
I'm
shit. Look how big the fucking feet are for this kit.
wild.
Like 4 fingers. A little bit smaller
I
than
mean,
4 fingers, but Jesus.
I mean,
That's a big ass foot.
look at these things. You could put a child shoe in this on this.
Oh, yeah, you could definitely fit an infant's foot inside of that.
Like, take the shit to Foot Locker. You know the baby Foot Locker?
For real.
I'm greatly amused by like the Foot Locker for kids. People really out here be spending that much money on a pair of Nike for their kids who are gonna outgrow it in like 4 fucking months.
I know, bro. My kids are just gonna wear socks for like the first 4 years.
Like
No
my mother
shoes.
took me to
Sorry.
Walmart, Payless, but we don't have any Payless here anymore. They all shut down.
Oh
I don't
shit. Payless
I don't
shoe
know if
store.
y'all had those around.
I hope you guys are happy. I
Like get it
used to
sad
like
because
Payless when I was a kid because they always had like action figure shoes or like comic
yeah,
book character shoes, like Wolverine shoes and shit like that.
I always liked their sneakers. They were very comfortable, and then they shut them down, and I'm like, we
I used
really
to
don't
buy
have any ones.
I used to buy work boots from there because they were always pretty cheap and like they were
Yeah,
steel toe, so like they lasted a while.
quality not bad.
Yeah, definitely made out of leather. I had a pair that lasted me for like 4 years.
Absolutely, I got a pair in high school. I want to say freshman year from Payless, and they lasted me all up until I want to say about a year ago.
Damn.
And that got me through welding, wilderness survival, and a few other like HVAC times.
Mm-hmm. I used to love metal shop. That was like one of my favorite classes.
I fucking loved my welding. So my welding teacher was called Mr. Anger,
Oh, that's a cool name.
but this man was never angry.
He was
But you
just
know we fucked about trying to get this man angry.
that's funny.
Just so like we could be like Mr. Anger, don't get angry.
Yeah. Chill out, Mr. Anger. Oh god, my
This
parents.
man could not and would not get pissed.
That's true. My grandma, she used to buy me and my brother Jordans every time they'd come out with a new pair. And like thinking now how much those shoes are going for, I'm just like, fuck, like she seriously should have just bought me Vans. Or like Converse,
My mother would be fond of. I'm not buying you those shoes. You're gonna outgrow them in a year. You scuff your fucking feet. um, I actually the first time I got like a pair of DCs, or my brother used to work at a foot store, a foot like shoe store, and the only reason I got it is because they were on sale and he got an employee discount.
Oh, that's cool. So they were like $30 or something.
Yeah. They were like $30. That's the only time. Other than that, we had to fucking pay for anything above Payless shoes.
Yeah. Luckily, when I was a kid, I used to work at a skate shop. So I would get like when sales reps would come in, they would bring samples of shoes, and I was always the size that the samples were. So they would let
Oh,
me
nice.
keep whatever shoes I wanted, and the other ones they would just sell for like $20 a pair or something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then I would always get stuff at cost if I wanted anything that was there. So that was cool.
Shitai, I I understand the fondness of sneakers, right? I get it, but so it's my beginning of junior year in high
For
school. I
real.
was still down in Massachusetts. I was still down in Lynn, and I see this kid. I want to say they were Jordans. They were either Jordans or Nike, but I don't know if you guys remember like these completely like lime green sneakers.
Uh-huh. Well, there were quite a few, but
And especially at that time because they were very popular. Um, I see this kid go into the bathroom, and I see two kids following him. I'm sitting in French class because it's right across from the bathroom, and I wasn't
no,
fucking thinking of anything.
pobrecito. I
I
already
wasn't
know
even
what's
fucking
gonna
thinking.
happen. That sucks.
And I walk, and then like 2 minutes later, these fucking kids come booking out carrying the fucking sneakers, and they run out of the door because we were on the first floor.
Mm-mm.
The kid
Pobrecito.
ended up getting fucking stabbed over a pair of Nikes or Jordans. I
Whoa.
don't. And like, the kids got arrested, and one of my friends was cousins with big fucking kids. They weren't even planning on selling the sneakers. They just wanted them. And I'm like, how fucking stupid
Yeah.
are you to commit a felony
For a
for a
pair of
pair of
fucking
fucking
shoes.
sneakers?
You know what? That's just that goes to show how certain people are raised.
Like, baffled. Like, you could have stolen them.
Yeah, you could
You
even
could
just
have.
fucking just like checked them. You didn't have to shank the kid.
You could have stolen them from the store and gotten swapped with the rest of the charge.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's under
For real.
$350, it's not a fucking felony.
Yeah.
Burner, this is tales of me in high school. I want to say this is the first time this had happened.
That's pretty funny.
I went to a very eventful high school for most of my high school career.
I went to
I
a
mean,
pretty chill high school for a while, and then I got transferred to one that was like pretty active and crazy.
I think at one point we had like 5 fucking cops just at the school
We used
hanging
to,
about.
we used to have metal detectors like at the entrance gate.
So the other high school in my city used to have metal detectors, and they had like a dress code where it's just like, you can't wear leggings, you can't wear hoodies, you can't wear jackets. Girls weren't allowed to wear Uggs or hair buns
Oh Jesus!
or anything you could hide weapons in.
Yeah, I was gonna
Because
say
when
you
I
could put
was,
razor blades in your hair bun.
cause when I was in high school, when I was in elementary school, we had a lot of problem with gang issues, like an absolute lot of issues.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where if you were wearing a predominant amount of red or blue, the school took a vast interest.
Oh,
Um, but back just how it was in like the early 2000s, we used to have these stupid ass like PAL cop programs
that sounds like
where
it
it's like they were dumb as shit. Where it'd be like cops would come in and they're like, "Can you identify a gang member?" And I remember one time they came up. It was third fucking grade, and we were sitting around this like the TV cart they used to have them. They pulled it in and they were showing us this fucking video, and it was like the stupid PR video. Do you know how many weapons a person can hide on them? And it was the dumbest fucking shit. Next thing you know, it can video of a pretend to be gang member who was clearly just a cop who didn't get paid enough.
That's funny.
He was pulling out shotgun one pan leg, shotgun other pan leg. You see those skit in like action comedy movie where it's like, get rid of all your weapons.
Yeah, and he's just like pulling a bunch of shit out of his pockets. Bro, it's like, do you know how many weapons the average person can hide on them? And it's like, I don't know, as many as 3 full-grown raccoons.
Yeah.
In your ass?
Like, and well, it's funny, Burner, because my senior year I moved up here, and I can only corroborate, whatever, New Hampshire to being like the South, but just in New England.
Hmm.
So like it was really racy
It's the
and
south
like
of the north.
homophobic. Yeah, the South of the North, basically. Um, it was just like we were doing the World Fair, and we wanted to do like one kid wanted to do like a Palestinian like food table, and like there were a few of us, like 2 or 3, that wanted to do like a Syrian food table. We were told no because Middle Eastern politics were too conflicting right now to do that at the World Culture Fair.
Wow. That's fucking funny.
Meanwhile, there's a Russia table. And it fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
It was like, it's all like funny because there's a lot of white kids trying to act like they were fucking tough and like hood. But the motherfucker lived in a trailer park, and not like an M&M trailer park. One of those nice trailer parks. See, Burner, you see, parents did, it really didn't get anywhere. Because it was a PTA thing too.
That's fucking
And if
stupid.
anybody knows anything about PTAs and how some of those fucking parents can get, absolutely fucking stupid. Michael says, I've never had anything like this at my high school, lol. You know, it just happens. I mean, sometimes we would have like down at when we'd have lockdowns over the stupidest shit too. One time a chihuahua got in the building
That's
and they
funny.
put us into lockdown.
Well, Chihuahuas are notoriously pretty vicious dogs.
It hung out with the principal for most of the day.
Sarcastic.
Like,
That's so
no,
funny.
they put us in lock.
After they found it, the principal was like, "You're my new friend. Like, you're just gonna chill in my office, homie."
Like, I walked in there because we were doing fundraiser for College Bowl, which is like this trivia game thing that you can play for nerds.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
It is. I was very good at it. I have a lot of useless information in my brain, and I beat all the private schools. And it was just so fun to see all these, like a crowd of angry white kids. Private school white
all
kids.
pissed off.
Just all pissed off that their ass got beat by a public school. But yeah, I walk in there and I go to give him the money because my teacher's like, hey, can you bring this money down to the principal? And I walk in and he has a fucking chihuahua on the desk.
That's so funny. They're like watching YouTube videos and shit.
It's like Captain Holt, but with cheddar. But we plays fat. With a guy named Eugene and a chihuahua.
That's so funny. That's adorable also.
Burner says, I believe it. We only had 2 fights during my high school years, but they were over dumb shit. I want to say we had like 2 a week.
Yeah, fights at my school were pretty, like, a regularly occurring thing.
Though, I lost my shit at the fights when I moved up to New Hampshire when the kids fought. It was like watching 2 seals fight. Cause they didn't fucking punch, they just throw
Oh,
smack.
they slap each other?
They swap, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, where's the fight?
That's so silly.
Where's the fight? Oh, high schools.
Yeah. Shit. Man, even in middle school, we used to get into these gnarly scraps. This one time, it was like all the metalheads versus all like the hip hop kids and shit. And they all met up at the park, and there was like 60 people fighting. The cops came and shit. Yeah.
So when I was in elementary school, but my brother was in middle school. My middle brother was a really small kid. He was playing field hockey in gym, and this titan, titan of a middle school girl, she was 5'8", beginning of high school, and big on the scale of things.
Jeez.
Started fucking around my brother. My brother at that point was like 70 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
She took, like, you remember those thin metal bracelets
Oh
that
yeah.
were popular? She put
Uh-huh.
it over her fist and she just beat the shit out of them.
Whoa.
Like, we had to go to court for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I remember her getting transferred to the high school I was in.
And you're just like, oh fuck. I hope this bitch doesn't remember me.
And I mean, she got kicked out again. She ended up going to one of the specialty schools. We had a lot of specialty juvenile schools.
Huh.
But it's one of those things that just kind of stick out with fights.
Yeah.
I saw a kid got his ass kicked over fucking Eminem. I saw some of the fights start over as stupid as the fucking shit. Like, I had somebody threaten to beat the shit out of me because apparently the way I sneeze.
That's fucking stupid.
Like, sometimes I make a weird ass sound when I sneeze. I have a lot of, like, scar tissue
Uh-huh.
in, like, my nasal cavities. So sometimes it sounds a little bit weird. Apparently, the person who fought that day was not vibing with how I sneeze.
Mm,
I have a dad sneeze.
I do too.
It fucking bonkers, burner. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Mine's loud.
Michael says, "You still wear Pabs?"
I don't know, Chris. Are you
Julio,
still here?
I'm digging that outfit from the Met Gala. It's like Peg the Patriarchy. Yeah. So we're an hour in.
Oh, nice.
Do you know what
Giveaway
this?
time?
Pabs check, unfortunately. Shut up, Pabs.
Damn, bro. I thought we were friends.
Yes.
That's how
Man
you
acting
feel?
like I forced him here. I'm clearly not sitting in Pab's well-decorated attic right now. Blink twice, Pabs, if you're being held hostage. So I wonder if I can share my screen and show you guys.
If you can what?
Share my screen.
Oh, your computer screen?
Yeah. I don't know how well that would work. You know what? Nah, we're not gonna do that. We'll just announce it. So the winners are being determined.
Did I enter this one just out of curiosity? I thought I did.
Why was taking so fucking long? So the winner is an Adele Patrick.
Oh, Adiel Patrick?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Adiel, if anybody knows this, I'll put the at in the little thing. I gotta find a way to snazz me up. I feel like we're so fucking like hype, and then oh yeah, congrats. Get a little fucking confetti cannon.
Right.
But Adiel Patrick, if you're in the audience, which I don't know if you are, you won yourself a perfect grade unicorns. I mean, not a perfect grade, a high real grade. Not a perfect grade. This little dude. feel like that was so
Congratulations
anticlimactic.
to the
Yeah,
winner.
that's him.
Fuck you, because I wish it was me. I'm just kidding, Eddie.
I can't wait to see who gets mad at this time.
For real, right? Just waiting to see who gets all salty.
Some people, man.
Yeah.
Some people get big mad. Like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I enter giveaways all the time.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose most of them, actually.
Yeah, sometimes you win a perfect grade unicorn and you try and get it to fit into your bathroom so you can take a photo with it. And then it takes you like 20 minutes to try and maneuver yourself to be able to get a picture with it.
That's so funny.
And then you're like working on it for the next year. People make fun of you on why it doesn't have any arms.
Look at how chunky this boy is just off the biz at.
Oh, he thick.
Dummy
He
fit.
thick boy.
Dummy fit.
He thick. I love it.
I completely snipped off, so on the head crest, there's like a small piece that's popping off on this side. But I didn't really like how it looks, so I just cut it off. It looks better just half. Like more asymmetrical. But it was seriously just like the tiniest little nut. That.
I got a bunch of high grade coming in, and I'm really looking forward to what I've been doing with them. It's not a lot of bagging tie. It's a lot of things that I had to do that I was not used to doing. Like, I am very grateful for the experience I had while building the unicorn. I think it made me a better builder.
Like,
Like,
it was a
especially
third party kit too, right?
huh?
It was a third party kit?
Yep.
Nice.
Like, it made me appreciate the build process. And honestly, working on the PG has gotten me over my like build hiatus.
Uh-huh.
Cause I think for like 4 and 5 months where I only really did like 2 haros here and there. But like working on the unicorn, I've been getting like so many ideas, especially for like the paint jobs and all that. Which remind me to take a little short maneuver from a rant. Critical builds is where I got that PG unicorn. I don't know when the next episode is. You have to add tabs in the comments about that. But also the same fine folks that do the critical builds also do the Build Sideways podcast. From what I heard about episode 4, is that it got a 9.5 out of 10 on Lot and Corn. And it's something like fucking 18 Emmy nominations now.
18 daytime Emmys.
Like, fucking Julio's getting Best Actress of the Year awards.
Ooh.
Tabs you got for Best Director of the Year. Kyle, something about Power Streamer.
I actually made a fucking Spotify the other day just so I could listen to it. And it was extremely entertaining.
I mean, I love it, and I'm not. So I'm one who, like, for some odd reason, when I listen to a podcast, if it's longer than like 45 minutes, I have to break it into like 2 or 3 parts.
Uh-huh.
Just because I'm like ADHD possum. But like that and like the Build Sideways podcast is one that I can just sit down and listen to. I don't know if it because it's familiar voices.
Yeah.
Or if people I know who are genuinely passionate about the hobby. But it's one that I can sit down and I can listen to.
Yeah.
Like episode 4. I listen to that shit all morning before work.
I've never been a podcast listener. Like, it's just Never really been my thing. You know, some
It,
people like it. Other people, they'd rather listen to music or something, you know?
yeah, like,
But I figured I'd just go and support the homies, you know? Like, give them a listen, give them a like, you know, help build their presence online and shit like that. Just being
yeah,
a supportive friend. But then I actually, like, I was just building and I'm like, fuck it. Like, I don't want to watch anime or nothing right now. Uh, you know, so I threw it on and I'm just like sitting there, like, giggling while I'm building and like, it was fun.
it's a lovely podcast, and I think for some fresh, like, could you guys know most hobby podcasts? It's the same content, it's the same topics,
Yeah.
but I think some of these topics are from people who have like experience.
Hey,
Hi
Becky.
Meg, waifu number one. How you doing?
I thought I was waifu number one.
Your husband though number one. Pab said back not John's favorite podcast. If you said it, she lying to you. First of all, fuck off. I love you. And I love you podcast, you bastard. Julio said her favorite is the chopping block. No, it's the Build Diagonally podcast.
What?
But it's genuinely refreshing. Cause they're only like 3-4 podcasts that I listen to. It's the Build Sideways, the last podcast on the left. And then I do 2 art history podcasts. One's called Art Babes, and for some odd reason the fourth one is blanking on me. But it's a dude with like no genuine knowledge of art history. But he brings in like art historians to teach him
That's
about
cool.
art history. He did a really great
Cool.
one.
So it's kind of like a learn with him kind of podcast. That's dope.
He did a great one about Frida Kahlo, and Picasso. By the way, Picasso, massive prick, but he played into it and people loved him. Is that a fucking kazoo?
No, it's a slide whistle.
Yee. Can that just be the intro sound? Can you just film yourself doing a podcast?
I thought it was going to be the sexy anime sound.
Oh my god. So another topic we had before getting on to this fucking show was Julio said you woke my pup up.
Poor baby.
Paps, I'm telling you, get a Patreon. Get a Patreon and do it. I'll back it. But we were talking about merchandise, Gundam merchandise. And I want more Rambaral fucking merchandise. Give me a Rambaral body pillows.
Right? I just want to lay on that hairy chest and fall asleep.
I mean, it's big dilf energy. Like everybody like, oh, you go on Twitter and like, oh, sorry this, or oh, mirror this. But it's Rambaral. Like, look at Pinnacle. If you're gonna have if you're gonna have an anime,
yeah, sexy anime
husband,
pillows.
Make it Rambaral.
Very true.
Just do it. Papseg, I don't want the content behind a paywall. Well, give me something where I can buy from you guys, and not just a Critical Build store. I want some podcast stuff.
Well, he could just do everything through the same store and it'll be merchandise for the podcast.
Yeah, like, get me another Make-A-Wish hat. And Michael, if you're talking about Rambo Wall being overrated, you shut your mouth. Like the only thing I like about Xeon.
Michael.
Man, breaking my heart right here.
Same.
I You do this on the day of my daughter's wedding.
And this, the day that my daughter is to be married.
It's fucking bonkers. Like, I was even looking on eBay and like the fucking like what do you get Japan with the Japan eBay or whatnot. I don't remember what it's called.
eBay Japan.
And they're like barely in around Barrosa. I mean, how come we can get like 50 million figure of Saru, but not the actual best character? And Paps, I like getting to Pat's point, like I understand it's not enough right now to justify it, but I'm telling you, if you're not like 20 episodes down the road and there's no stickers, I'm going and I'm throwing hands. I'm just saying, it's gonna happen.
You already know what's gonna happen.
Like, I'm gonna throw hands with you anyway. That's just a matter of fact. We're friends, and I throw hands with all my friends. But honestly, like, sometimes it's just nice, like you, patron of the fine arts, patron of the fine podcasts. Just what I want. Sticker already is just for just not public, but let me buy some off of you behind the scenes.
If not for the public, what about for the privates?
Ghost Monkey Customs. Hi. Actually, let me
What's up?
Pause there.
Monkey?
There's now a lot more people than what we had in the beginning. I just want to say thank you all for coming. I'm really glad with the support and all that. And I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And I'm trying to get back on the live stream, Bo. I've been doing pretty good. I got a few live streams done the past few weeks. We're on episode, well, not episode, we're on like my 36. And I know there was quite a bit of a hiatus in between. But thank you guys.
I was glad to see Monday was back.
Yeah, I mean,
I always enjoyed our weekly hangouts.
I'm not sure if Monday might be the time.
Whatever day you
I'm trying to see.
I'm gonna hang out with you.
Oh, I appreciate it, Steph. You're my favorite.
Hey, y'all hear that?
It's hard to beat Steph sometimes, but like I've been trying to playing around with times. I did Friday last week, but Tim wasn't doing mechanism.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe if I like alternate with the mechanism days and do it just a little earlier before Tim's stream.
Yeah, because he usually does his kind of late anyway.
Because I have Brian's on Tuesday that I walk, so I won't do it on Tuesdays. I'm on What Palette Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Thursdays I won't do it because I want to watch Brian. And then there's Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I'm not a fan of streaming on Sundays, just because I know a lot of people aren't on, and I don't like I just don't like streaming on Sundays anymore. It's just not enjoyable. I don't know if because I'm too tired on start Sundays. So I've been bouncing around with times. But thank y'all. I mean, I've been having a blast on YouTube lately. If anyone hadn't noticed, I've been like pumping out content all the time.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Like all your videos.
I've been working on some really cool tutorials just because people have asked me, and I've kind of been figuring out this whole video things. Kinda. I'm working on it.
Poco, little by little.
I'm doing a Gunpla article, which is gonna be dope. So you guys get more information.
Tell the folks what it's gonna be at, or where it's gonna be at.
I don't know if I can at the moment. I'm assuming it's
Oh,
probably not a big deal.
yeah, maybe just wait.
But like I can talk about it, like the article fact,
Uh-huh.
because a person made a comment on my Twitter about it. But I am writing a tutorial article on how to get my spray paint effect from my Haros. And it's gonna be really dope. I mean, I got the video, but with an article I can go into a little bit more of, what I prefer, like contrasting colors and stuff. Color theory. It's a thing. But yeah, I'm really glad this has been a suburb night, and I'm joined by a bunch of lovely, lovely people.
Ghost Monkey, why don't you hit up Bandai North America, because they could send you replacement parts.
Um, who the park guy?
There's also
Paul.
guy
Um,
Paul.
yeah, Gumpa Paul. He was talking about it on Brian's stream. Like a guy who occasionally, like he has like he sells
Uh-huh.
spare runners and stuff. The name is escaping me, so Pabs or Julio, if you guys
Same
remember.
here. I remember Paul talking about it. I just don't remember the name of the person he mentioned.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, do you have the instruction manual? Because that's, from my understanding, that's how you get replacement parts. Is you tell them what runner it's on and what part number it is.
Michael said Mecha Parts guy. You might have luck there.
Yeah, because as long as you have the instruction manual, like, you should be able to get replacement parts. And also, I mean, shit, what kit is it for? Because I might have it, and I could tell you which runner part it is if you don't have the chingadera.
And Burner.
You know?
And Burner, it's always great having you on stream. Burner Babe is one of my lovely mods.
Oh, that's what's up.
It could have been Kyle, but Kyle's a little bastard who made me #2 mod on his channel, so he doesn't get #1 mod.
Oh, pobrecito. I haven't seen Carl's been doing a lot more on Twitch, huh?
Oh yeah, as always.
Yeah.
Been busy with a bee.
I haven't really been on Twitch that much in a while. It's been a long time actually since I've been on Twitch.
I haven't been up late enough for like a lot of people like night streams like Carl.
Mm-hmm.
Just cause typically I'm in bed by like 10:30 nowadays.
I have to get to bed by midnight every night, because if not, I'll just be like totally worthless the next day at work.
Like it's not even that. Like just getting up in the morning to go to school again, and then getting out of school for work, and then going to actual school for college.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Big yikes.
You need good rest for that.
Well, yeah. Just cause like I doubled up on my like semesters right now.
Oh yeah, you're taking more classes or more credits?
Yeah. And
Burner Babe said don't make her choose between you and Carl.
It's not a choice. There's only one option.
There's only one option, obviously.
And it's me. I'm just saying, only one option. But yeah, like I did the first year, and like the first year fucking at SNU was really easy. Doing a class a semester. To the point where it was fuck around because it was too easy.
Really?
And my my guidance counselor was like, "Why don't you just do like 2 courses?" And I am, and it's not hard. It's just the workload that comes with it, cause compared to like the 5 quizzes a week I have now, I have like 10
Yeah.
on top of projects and all that.
I mean, it's twice the work.
Yeah. I mean, next term it won't be a double course because I have stats. And math is my worst subject of all
really?
time. I can't do math to save my life. Anything past senior high school level math, I cannot do.
Well, you know what? You just need to practice. That's it. Just need to practice. You could find anything on the internet, like we were saying earlier.
Khan Academy is one that I've always gone back to. Why is Pab spamming the chat? Pab, why are you mad? Pabs, I say I have favorites all the time. Pab just sent me a picture with the post I made about getting the Cutting Math podcast.
Let me see.
He mad. I mean, I say favorites all the time. It's like parents, you know? You know, when one asks you for your favorite, yeah, sure. And when the other asks, yeah, sure.
But see, the thing is, I know.
Like, nobody knows what's going up in my head to know what my favorite is. Unless it's a podcast about a possum.
Yeah.
Remember, no favorites. Howdy, Jim and Boo. I like that. That's a fun little name. Michael Dawson said, speaking of bedtimes, I'll probably be going to bed at like 9 or 10 a.m. if I end up going to work 6 p.m. It be like that. It really do. I wouldn't mind working a night shift. I don't think I would. Let me tell you, I don't like it. I don't like the 9 to 5. I don't vibe with it.
The thing about night shifts is that they're pretty cool, but you need to go prepared because, you know, halfway through your shift, it's not like you could, like when you're on your break, it's not like you can just go, like, get something to eat at, like, your favorite restaurant or something, you know? Like, you have to bring a lunch with you. Like, it's nice. Most of the time with night shifts, like, it's if it's half like the normal staff. If not, you know, it's usually just like 1 or 2 people. Depends, but usually like the night shifts aren't as crazy or as crowded with employees either, so that's always nice.
You know what I've always hated? The really early morning shifts. Like, I used to, when I was working at McDonald's, they used to, like, back when McDonald's would, like, do the open, never close.
Yeah.
I got scheduled to work at, like, 5 in the morning.
What the fuck?
It was the fucking worst.
That's stupid.
Like, I get in there, and, like, you get all, like, the grouchy morning people, too, and that was just fucking terrible.
Yeah.
It was not having a Baja Blast.
That's pretty funny.
But what I can say I'm having a Baja Blast is I finished snapping up the rest of this Jesta today.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And just for those who weren't here before. Hold on, I'll make myself bigger.
Cute.
This is what it's gonna kind of be. The match of, like, colors. Um, Gundam hot take, Gunpla hot take, and I told uh Steph this. Rattle cans are not that bad. Apparently, that's a hot take.
Another topic from earlier too.
We had a good some good
Yeah,
conversations before the stream
pre-stream
started.
chat.
Yeah, there were some solid topics. Um, people got mad I did not put a trigger warning on this boy. This was one of the Haros that I did last week. People got mad but didn't have a trigger warning.
Because apparently
And
it induces paranoia of some kind.
something, I don't know. And then I made a comment about spraying something with spray paint, and it was this debate over rattle cans. Which
People are so
for what I
illegal.
for what I do, rattle cans aren't bad. I mean, I've been fucking around with even the tested rattle cans, which I can say I'm not a fan of the tested rattle cans.
Mm-hmm.
But the Rust-Oleum spray paint is good. It just takes a little bit to learn.
You have to shake the hell out of it. You have to make sure the paint's nice and mixed up.
You gotta just it could give or take learn.
Yeah.
I've learned you gotta learn how to spray it so you don't pool unless you want the pooling.
Mm-hmm.
Burner said a cutie I like. Burner, I got something for you. I finished this. You liked the Fall Haro, which is this little funky dude right here.
The leafy one? Yeah.
The leafy one.
That one's cute.
Prepare to meet a cousin. The summer one.
Oh, that one looks like a fucking just like a straight up potted plant like bougainvilleas.
Yeah, these are, I think, some of my favorites. And if I wasn't worried about stuff falling off, even though it's all glued on, I think I'd be taking those to my IPMS event. Burners, cons for white areas. Yeah, for white areas, it's bad. But for I wouldn't use it on I wouldn't use spray paint on a master grade, unless I'm doing something funky to it.
Mm-hmm.
But there is benefits to it.
All right, for instance, I have a really, really cool can of spray paint. I don't have there's not a ton left in it, but it's it's this kind of paint that will even if you paint over it, the color will still bleed through. And it's a magenta color.
Oh wow.
I don't know. I mean, there might come a time where I would want to use it on a kit, and even if it was a master grade, I'd still use it, but that's because I know how to paint with spray paint.
Yeah.
I'm actually more comfortable spray painting than I am airbrushing, so.
And I think that what people get discouraged by rattle cans is that they don't know really the go of it.
Mm-hmm.
You see beginners all the time. I use the rattle can, but I'm getting paint pooling. Well, you kind of used it for the first time.
Yeah.
I mean, when I started using spray paint, it pooled. I wasn't doing it right.
I had a bunch of things happen to me that I didn't want to happen, and I had to learn. That's what I was saying. I just need to fucking straight up start airbrushing because, I'm gonna learn either way. And I've done it before, but it was a long ass time ago.
I mean, you got people like Pabs in the audience who can help.
Yeah.
I want to say I'm not the best at airbrushing.
But you
and I'll admit that.
Shit. You lay down those smooth primers.
Yeah, the primer might be smooth.
I see you, girl. I see you.
But like I think it's adding in the exploration of like other art tactics onto Gundam that I don't think a lot of people are on the boat with yet.
Yeah. Well, they're
Much
just
like,
fucking Grumple Stillskins.
I understand like the people wanting like, the perfect robot or well, mech, not a robot. Um,
A robot.
but like I can get it. But at some point you're gonna have these two collide with the growing popularity of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Michael Doxson says, gonna make a Hellraiser Haru for Halloween this year. I have Haru planned
Cool.
for this October. I can't disclose the information yet, but I got Haru plans and it's gonna be fucking dope.
Dope.
Um,
Mike, did you
I
see the person? Sorry to interrupt, Jay, but
oh fine.
the person who did the Hellraiser thing for Horror Plot last year? That shit was dope. I think it was like the Fumina kit that he turned into like one of the Cenobites. I forget which one, but
I
it was
think it was
super dope.
Chatter.
Who was it?
Chatter. It was one of them. The Chatter. I don't know if that's the right name.
Hmm.
I can never remember them, even in the comics.
Yeah, me neither. But whoever made that fucking little display or the thing for Horror Plot last year, that shit was dope. The way they
I
had like the skin pulling on it, was
Oh
really
yeah,
dope.
it was fucking wild. There's some wild entries to Horror Paw.
Yeah.
Meg, are they? Is there gonna be a Horror Paw free this year? Because if there is, I'd like to. I'm redoing Audrey too.
Oh, dope. That was one of my mom's favorite movies. So when you made that, I showed it to her, and she was like, "Holy shit, that thing's amazing!" She was really hyped on it.
I I I I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, it was
But
cool.
my cat done knocked it over,
I know.
and it being in the air clay, it was fucking shattered. It hit the ground. It was dust. But I plan on remaking it, and I think monster clay can be painted on.
I think so.
No, so I'm thinking of using that in place of the air dry clay, because as long as it doesn't get hot, it's not gonna melt or anything.
Yeah.
And I could smooth it out, and I can get the better results I wanted to. So I
What
can't
about
use
that like baking clay that they sell at like I forget what it's called, but I think
Sculpty.
yeah, Sculpty.
My only concern is I think you actually have to put Sculpty in the oven to
Yeah.
get firm.
Uh-huh.
I can't put a Harlow in the oven stuff.
Oh, that's true. She'll fucking melt.
Um,
But you can make
Monster.
like big parts of the leaves out of Sculpty and then glue them on.
Oh, I could do that. My only thing is like Monster Clay makes an extra firm clay
Okay.
that is like damn near impossible to dent or do much to it unless you heat it up.
Uh-huh.
And I
That's
was
cool.
thinking something along that lines. And I have this dimensional Mod Podge now, and I think I got it. I got an idea brewing on what I could do.
Mm.
It just
Me, I know
if we're
my
doing horror plot, I gotta
fucking
ask Meg about that. Michael Dawson says, "All right, I'm out. Good night, everyone. Good night,
Good
bud.
night,
Thanks for
Mike.
joining tonight.
Have a
Hope
good
you finish
night.
that Delta. Get working on that Delta.
Yeah. Also, didn't he say he had a job interview coming up? Good luck on
Yes,
that.
on Wednesday. Good luck on that, bud. We hope you get the job.
Yeah, fingers crossed for you, sir.
Yeah.
And I hope your brother gets better soon too.
That too. Cause that just blows.
Yeah, for real.
Thomas Staden said cook it at 125. You see, I know people like, yeah, just put it through low temperature. But even then, putting plastic in the oven.
I always bake at 420, bro.
Mood. I know Freddie does it with his clay. I just don't know if he dug with it on.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I just can't.
Imagine like fucking you pull it out and the clay is hella hard, but the haro is just like melted and dripping.
Oh, God, my mother would beat the ever-living crap out of me. You got what at the bottom of my stove?
Not if you put foil down.
See, knowing my luck, it would find a way.
It would burn a hole through the foil.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm messaging Meg. Is it horror plot this year?
She said Halloween horror plot 2021.
Is that Meg? No, that's
Oh,
Jim and Boo.
that's Jimbo. Jimmy Boo. Jim and Boo.
Imagine if it was happening next year, they would announce it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean
It
we're
is already.
almost in October.
If it's not, it gives me plenty of time to prep for it.
I wonder. I feel like what's his name? Joel would have posted something too.
Yeah. Maybe not. I'm really hoping it is, though.
Yeah, I mean, even though I never enter, it's always cool to see the shit that people make. Later, Julio. Have a good night, bro.
Later. Later, bud. But oh. Look at the time.
Yeah.
Do you want to call this a wraps?
Yeah, I'm down. I want to go out
Yeah.
for a smoke.
Alright, so do I. I got a very cranky German Shepherd puppy staring at me.
Oh,
When I don't go to bed on time, she lets me know about it.
that's funny. She needs her cuddle partner.
Oh, yes. 60, 65, almost 70 pounds of pure German Shepherd.
That's fucking 60, 70 pounds of pure adorable.
She's
All right,
spicy.
guys. Have a good night. This is what I got done so far. Oops.
Woo.
Like that. And I got the shoulders done. There's two of them, but I'm only going to show you one. Have a good night, everyone.
Thanks for coming out, bud.
Thanks
I
for having
appreciate
me.
it. Waifu number one here. Aww.
Senpai. Meow.
That's gonna be the intro. We're just gonna need you to record that.
Okay.
Hi guys. Prison Mike here. Thanks for joining me on this night. I hope you all had a blast that's filled with fun. If you're here doing banjos in the woods, think of me fondly. Or run.
Yeah, or run.
Run. But thanks for joining us tonight. You can find me here on Creeping Fury for You too on YouTube. I got videos coming out. I got videos coming out tomorrow.
Hey.
Check it out. Gonna be a small unboxing video. Just a small unboxing video. But
Okay.
yeah, you can find me on Instagram, jsack_. And you can find me at jsackbigcartel.com where you can get yourself something cool. Look,
Just at the shack.
holidays are coming up. It's hard to shop for nerds. Especially Gundam nerds.
That's true.
If you have a Gunpla fan in your life, go visit the link buy yourself some stickers like you can give to a friend, to a Gundam friend.
They make great
Or-
stocking stuffers.
If you have a best friend, get yourself a pair of matching shirts. It's that simple.
Hey.
You know what? Seth, just do that. That's gonna be our outro. Play that.